All right, so we got episode 19 was damaged, I guess. I don't know. My mic did not record right. It's got a bunch of artifacting or distortion or something. I'm going to put the I did like make the video and stuff, and I'm going to upload it, but I'm going to leave it unlisted. So if you want to like maybe see some stuff that happened in the episode, you can go watch it. But I would very much recommend you mute the audio because it is very bad. But yeah, anyway, so episode 18, we just finished killing some guards or whatever. They were hunting the ghost of... What's the place called? I don't know. The champion we killed, they were looking for him. So I went down the mountain and I went over here. There's gonna be no combat in this little recap episode I'm doing here. But we end up fighting these wolves for food, and bada bing, bada boom, get my food and all that. That's just because we're actually kind of low on food. Could use a little bit. We go overburden here, and I end up just getting rid of the carcasses and a ghost carcass, and then leaving camp again. And then we'll go up and we'll fight this next group of enemies, the ghost pack. I'm trying to get some ghost hides. In this fight, Cornic gets injured, you see, but he didn't actually get injured. He fled. I messed up and he got terror from the big one. And then I took his turn, but I didn't take him next to the person that was going to remove it from him. So he terrored out and ran away. So that's why he got injured. Rohan finally levels up here to level 5. And I think I decided to put crit on him. But this also means he can finally start using his ghost weapon. And that should be a big improvement because he was definitely feeling very weak with his iron axe. Yeah, so I put crit, and then he can use the ghost axe, which I made a while ago, and he can use the new ghost armor that was I made. And I think I was gonna give it to Kyrese or something. I don't know. I need to make another ghost armor. Is all that's really happening here. I mean, that cutting maelstrom, I was just hovering it there. It went from 7 to 10. I don't know if that cutting maelstrom skill is actually good. It might just be trash. It scales with his cleave ability though, right? So you get a valor back if you hit more than one target with it. I don't know. Maybe you. I don't know if his class is very good. I gave him the vision talisman as well, just because I don't know what it does, and he doesn't have a talisman, so you might as well just give it to him. I think it only is going to work in tombs, right? Like when it's dark. I think he'll have better vision in the tombs. But yeah, I'm not really sure. We're going to go pick up this mushroom in camp, because we are, once again, overburdened. Name a more iconic duo. Being overburdened and bonk. What else do we do here? I think we like disassemble some stuff, and the biggest weight drop here will be the food. I'm pretty sure we end up throwing away ghost carcasses too, just because they weigh a lot. So yeah, we're still overburdened after camping. And yeah, I got the I think this isn't the first camp we've had it, but we have the thing where we can make charcoal from wood. And our vials became, or we laundered our vials now, so they're no longer stolen. Then Cult gets a little, I don't know, what do you event? All of these options are terrible. We end up taking, well, I guess you'll see, but like they're all pretty bad. I think 1 and 2 are quite bad, and 3 is not the worst. 20% fatigue's not a huge deal as long as you have lots of money and food. Because fatigue just means you have to camp more often, which is, again, if you have money and food, doesn't matter, that's fine. Alright, so that's done. And now we have another fight here with the these bandits, which they have the little skull symbol next to them, which means they'll weaken the bandit camp after I kill them. I haven't found the bandit camp in this region, but just means I should kill them. So they die. We get a new heater shield, which is pretty cool. That heater shield is actually pretty nice. With heater shields, you take 90% less ranged attack damage. And the cult levels up. Cult's an absolute madman. Just leveling enemies. I put crit in him as well. And then I think that's about it for this part. I don't think I do anything else of significance. I ended up giving Parmagal that new armor I found just because it has higher crit. Once I get the layer that'll give me increased crit, Parmagal won't wear that anymore, but for now it's you know, it's an upgrade. He only slightly loses guarded armor. Then we go over here to fight our actual mission. The 4th fight into the episode. We finally find the fight that I was looking for. And kill them, no problem. And the big level up, which I was actually the most looking forward to, is Kyrie's. Finally level 5. You can use the multi-stab spear now. I end up taking Sweet Spot here for the destabilization. It's actually really nice. So whenever he uses a ranged attack to hit something, so as long as he's not engaged or at point blank, which spearmen are pretty much always ranged, unless someone forces them to engage or whatever, they destabilize now, which is huge. It's not super big yet because no one has like crazy high guard that we've seen. But you know, destabilizing is very nice. That destabilization perk's really nice if you're a harpooner over a pikeman, because that harpoon javelin throw is also a ranged attack. I guess spear wall would be a ranged attack too, right? So maybe that works there too. That would actually be pretty huge. So we gave him the other ghost armor that Parmagal was wearing, and we give him his new officer's Pilum. Gonna do 7 damage per attack for 4 attacks, so 28 damage. Pretty good. Not too bad. 28 damage, and he destabilizes. That old Iron Spear man was pretty rough. Pretty rough. I give Cornic the heater shield because he leveled up, so he can now use it. Oh, and then I talk about, so I do know of a mace that exists. I don't have it, nor have I seen it, but Z-Range talked to me about it once. There's a mace that it's like, I think it's if you have more strength than your target, you force crit. So I think I decided to give Cornic pure strength here, just because I know that mace exists. And he'll be the one, I guess, that wields it. And he has he has strong or whatever, so he gets 5% more strength and stuff like that. So he ends up scaling really well with strength. And then whenever we find that mace, it'll be absolutely slapping. And strength also gives crit damage. So it's a good combo. He gets the crit damage without having to invest a bunch in crit hit. Here we go, gave him strength. And then we'll move on. We're gonna go down, we're gonna go back to town next. Or at least that's the goal. Run down the hill, and then I find a structure down here. And I thought at first I was like, why are there, it's like a house, but it's a wolf fight at the house. It's a sheepfold. Need a camp, but there's a 20% chance of being, or danger level chance or whatever. So I end up just like hugging the mountain really hard. Because I figure it's from that wolf combat. And now we're down to 10%, and I can camp freely. Just drag somebody and put them on the wash post, and then camp, no problem. All right, camping should be done here. Put Menazmi back on his campfire spot. Put some more fish on the drying rack. Take our grease off. Everything's now, we now no longer have any stolen stuff. So if the cops stop me, they'll just be mad because I stole stuff. They won't be mad because I have anything that is stolen. All laundered. All right. And then I walk over, I'm going to talk to this merchant just to see what they have, and it's junk. That attack on opportunity increased damage. It's an interesting chess piece, but I don't know if it's worth it. Oh yeah, and then I was like, why are there, you know, wolves at a house? And I was like, wait, this is what's the fable, fairy tale, whatever? The pigs in the house. What is it? I am blanking very hard right now. 3 little piggies with the wolf blowing their house down. I don't remember what that's called. But I made a reference to that, and I was like, oh wait, this is a sheepfold. There's no pigs. So it's obviously not a reference to that. But yeah, and that's about where the episode ended. So yeah, like I said at the start, Mike was not working right and bad. But we'll be back with the next episode with a working mic situation. I'll have to make sure it's not awful before next episode every time. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on episode 20.